Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the Artsy Amateur. Today I am taking just a very quick break from my solar system series. We have reached the rocky planets, we're at the asteroid belt, so I thought this would be a great time to take a break, do something a little bit differently. And because I am going to be a featured artist at a local restaurant for the month of September, I wanted to create a fall inspired painting with beautiful rich colors. And I love, this is a 24 by 30-inch gallery wrap canvas from Artist Loft. I miss working with this size, so I figured this would be a great stopping opportunity to do this. So all right, it's gonna get messy. Yes, the 12 by 12 inches have been very kind to me. So for the technique, I'm just gonna keep it back to my roots, my very simple flip and lip. It's one of my very favorite techniques. It's very simple, but I think it just gives beautiful mixture and color. And then I love the lines. So I love anything that looks like a geode, very earthy. I have quite a few of them on my channel already, but I haven't used this color combo, which I'm really excited for. So I'll walk you through them right now. So I have been using this cashew color from Master's Touch, and I used that in my Planet Venus, which was so beautiful. I had to use it again. So we're going to be using this cashew color, which screams fall to me. It's very rich orange, a little bit muted, but definitely fall colors. Can't go wrong with some bling and some gold. So I'm going to use some Amsterdam light gold here to add some shimmer. I'm going to add a little splash of this pearlized violet. This is from Master's Touch. So again, just a little shimmer and shine for fall. You can see I haven't mixed hardly any, so I'm just going to use it almost as an accent color. And then for what I would consider my main beautiful color is this custom berry color that I've made here. And that is just using the Amsterdam Primary Magenta. And I did add a little bit of burnt umber from Liquitex Basics. I had actually used the Primary Magenta and added some black. Well, when I mean some, I added way too much. It made this absolutely beautiful plum color. So I'll probably use this as my flow extender. I might put a little here and there in a flip cup just to add some dramatic touch, a little bit of contrast, but I wouldn't consider that, a main color. That's going to be another accent. So again, simple flip and lip. We are working on 24 by 30-inch canvas. So if you take the length times the width, divide by 28, we're going to need a little bit over 25 ounces of paint. Each one of these cups is 16 ounces. So figure fill both of them pretty much full and then use the rest as a flow extender. All right, let's get started. I'm so excited. All right, so again, in a flip cup, you have to consider that the bottom color or the first color you put in is actually going to be the top. So I am going to let the gold shine through here just a little bit and add a little gold on the top of our flip cup. All right. I think I'm just going to make these symmetrical, basically using the same colors on each cup. So come in with our cashew color. This color's so cool. I'm so glad I stumbled upon this. Right. Let's see. Transition to our very berry color here. This is so stunning. I can't wait to see this. And I think it's going to blend really well. For my pouring medium, I've used a combination of US Floetrol and Australian Floetrol, and then thinned it to consistency with my Curate pouring medium, which is one of my faves. So let's see, I'm going to add just a little bit of this purple here. Just a teeny bit. We know these dark colors can tend to take over. So. All right, and then I think I'm just going to inverse what we just did. So no, I take that back. I'm going to come in purple. What goes well with purple? I'm going to be a little dramatic. I'm going to put one little blip of this super dark, dark purple. Okay, there. I think that's enough. It's a beautiful plum color though. If I ever need to make a plum color, I know exactly what to do from now on. And by the way, I love making custom colors. It's one of my favorite things to do. So sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I don't. Lots of times I don't actually. Right. Back to our red here. And then I guess I am just inversing the color combo up here. So back to our cashew. Whoops. Cashew color. Nice. And then back to gold. Okay. And then I do have a tiny bit of the red I'm going to put back in. All right. And then I am going to add some more of this purple here. So because we used Australian Floetrol, we're looking for some cells to be made. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, I see we have a tiny bit more cashew. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more. At this point, it's kind of silly, but there's such little colors at the end here. That's all right. Okay, all right, I think we're ready to flip here. All right, so what I'm gonna do, you can see that they're kind of stacked the exact same way. I'm going to flip them 180 degrees. So I'm gonna do this one this way, which will put this, small side over here, this one this way, which will put it over here. So they'll kind of combine in the middle. So, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. Then 1, 2, 3, flip. Yay, perfect. All right, so while that marinades, I am going to go around the edges here. Let me thin this down. It's still really thick. I'm gonna thin it down just a touch so I can make it go further. Yeah, so I'm so excited to be one of the featured artists. I was back in May at a local restaurant, one of the fancy, delicious restaurants. And then this one is also. So it's like basically my two favorite restaurants. They're such great supporters of artwork. It's really awesome that we have that in our community. One thing I also wanted to do, so I'm going to put a shameless plug in right now for another major part of my life, which is our family's rock band. So our rock band is Raising Cane. I'm the bass player and singer. My husband plays guitar, my son plays guitar, and our friend Dave plays drums. We're about to release our very first music video. So I am putting the link to our YouTube channel in the description if you want to check us out. I'm so excited. It's actually keeps me way busier than artwork. I just don't make a video every week. So, all right, let's spread this out here. Wow, this plum color is so cool. I am going to have to use that again when I actually mean to. That is gorgeous. Well, hopefully some of it will show up really well. We'll see. Okay, I got my sheet protector down here. We're ready to get to stretching and doing some messy artwork here. All right, So let's pull these up. I'm going to pull this one around this way, this one around this way. Ready? Oh, that is so beautiful. Okay, this one around this way. Oh my goodness. These are stunning. Okay, just let that sit there. All right, so now we got to lip them, right? So I'm hoping to pull in some of this dark. Yes. Oh my gosh, the cells are so cool. Wow, that berry color, like, that's so crazy that it mixed so much up on this side, but not on this side. It's like almost like ombre. It's so cool. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. All right. Maybe more that come through here. Lovely. Oh, wow. These are beautiful colors. Man. Okay. Gotta pop some bubbles. And there's so many neat cells. And this orange color is beautiful. It's almost hard to tell which is orange and which is gold, like cashew versus gold. I don't know if you can see this here. This section is so cool. We got to stretch it out, but it's going to look so neat. All right, who's ready to make a mess? I know I am. I know I am. So let's get to messing, all right? Let me see what side I want to go off of first. So I'm not crazy about this up here. So I'm going to leave that to tilt off more. So let's find the weight of the paint first, as Mean always says. It's already almost like over to this corner, so I just don't want to roll. I don't want to roll the paint too much because I want to keep it. Keep it. See if that helps a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's go down to this corner here. Then the back. Okay. All right. We're gonna bring it over on this side, then off that corner. Okay. Back. This is where the fun stuff happens. Oh man. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. So we do have a lot of the paint over here, so I am going to rotate it and come off of this side over here. A little busy. Okay. And then it over here. All right. We got it. We got it. Oh my gosh, this is glorious. All right, let me bring it back. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to do this. Sorry, guys. I know you can't see it, but I don't want to risk really having it go crazy. Okay, let's see. So this is really beautiful. Is there any parts we want to stretch out or get rid of? Man, I don't know. It's all really pretty. Maybe let's just take a little bit more off of the side so we can open some of these cells up. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks better. Okay, and I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. Okay, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's gonna dry so cool. I'm actually really excited that I used the plum color because I think that just adds so much to it. And then these oranges are gonna dry darker, the gold's gonna pop. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so excited. So let me touch up my sides and I'll grab the camera and bring you down for a close-up of this wet reveal. Oh my goodness, so pretty. All right, here's some close-ups. Look at all the details. I love these cells that are forming around the edge. This is so cool. That plum color is peeking through. Oh, the section up here is so cool. I love this. And then the gold, you can see some transparency of like the plum versus the gold versus that magenta color. And then in here we have like a nice heavy saturation of that cashew. And then this part is really cool right here. I'm really excited to see how that dries. Oh yeah, and you can see that pearlized violet here and there too. So, woo, I'm so excited. This looks like almost like a snake's belly. And I love this pink up here. Oh, did I mention pink's my favorite color? It really is. All right, let's see how this beauty dries. All right, everyone, check out these dried results. Look how rich and beautiful and vibrant this is. Oh my goodness. So I'm so glad I ended up using this plum color. It is stunning. I'm going to have to mix more of that. This was interesting. This came out to like a reddish, a dark reddish orange, but oh, the movement is so cool. Let's go in for some close-ups if my camera will focus. There we go. Oh yeah, we got some tons of lacing and cells. I'm really excited that some of the violet, the pearlized violet you can see shining in the sun here, that decided to poke out a little bit. Of course, it's glimmery with gold. There's tons of gold everywhere. And then just the orange and maroon, the magenta, that magenta color just really sets it all off. So, oh, and I love how the cells are forming at the edges, but then the center's kind of solid, but it does have some detail. So I am absolutely loving this painting. I'm so happy I took a break. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is a beauty for fall. Well, thanks again for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the break from the solar system series, but I'm very excited to get back to it. We're coming up on Jupiter, which is going to have such cool lines. Obviously, the Great Red Spot. I can't wait for it. I have so many ideas. So if you liked this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel to see all of my upcoming videos that I'm going to share, and share with your friends if they think this would be interesting as well. All right, till next time, we'll see you guys. Bye.